every Chappelle party I've ever been to, he has transgender strippers stripping at the party.
Subscribe to the podcast, KFC Radio on YouTube.
Bang.
This is so seamless.
It's like 15 years of just.
So anyway, speaking of crack, and you're like, what? How this
That's
nigga,
what's funny.
How did he do it?
That is what's funny is people say like that, like, and I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it, but really that's all it is you just be like, so anyway, or just like if you pick one thing that kind of like connects the things, it's a good segue. It's just like
I just watched him do the Antonio Brown one, and it was a crypto thing.
it was for Trade Zero. It was like,
Well, Antonio needs money. Go to Trade Zero.
that's it. That's all it takes is one little segue, and people seem to love it. But I saw
I was facing the wall. He did it.
it's all it takes, dude. But yeah, I saw your post recently. What was it? You were like the youngest person to perform at the Cellar or get past to the Cellar? Or
I'm the youngest person on the wall.
On the wall.
On the wall, yeah.
That's fucking wild, man.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
Shit. That's like, I mean, how did that happen? Would you sneak that up there yourself?
Just came in with it, just threw it on the wall.
And then someone take it down afterwards? Like, all right, you got your Instagram? Now it's gone.
I don't know. I mean, I've been in there. What, 3 years now?
So you got it. You got in early.
And just asked for a picture, and I was like, yeah, I guess, yeah, here.
Okay.
I gave like 3 different pictures. One of them was like I was like thirst trapping, like I was like on a piano, I had my foot up, you know what I mean? And
those are always so funny.
Liz, she was like, no, not that. She was like, you look like a predator. I was
right. I see.
I wanted that one.
Yeah. Well, I am.
This is the most accurate portrayal of me. I see the headshots and shit because I know a lot of guys are a lot of comics are also probably trying to be actors and shit. So you got to do all the professional shit, but also sometimes when I see some of like the dirtball comics I know being like, I'm like, get out of here with that shit. But that's funny, man. That's I feel like that's a pretty big honor. I mean, that's young, dude. That's you've been doing it since you were like 4 or whatever. Like,
no. I started at 20, 21.
All right, so that's actually like late considered for this game, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like those like monuments or achievements or whatever in the comedy world are like a big sign of like you're doing things right? When you get past or you get on the wall or you get time or whatever, right?
Yeah, shit's going smooth. It's going pretty well. Yeah. It's going better than I thought. It's crazy.
Yeah?
You dove in thinking like this is gonna go horribly.
I just didn't really. I was like, whatever. I don't know.
That's when shit works, though, right?
I guess, right? Yeah. Everybody always told me to do stand up, and I didn't want to do it. And then eventually I was like, all right.
Well, you're just like the funny guy in your crew sort of thing?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone gets that. And then like the funniest dude at every like accounting firm is like, you should do stand up. Right. Betty, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But you got lucky.
It is true, though. There's so much, we've heard that so many times, man. My best friend says that I would be fucking great at Barstool. I'm like, you probably wouldn't be, man.
You'd probably be pretty bad at this.
Judging by that statement right there, probably not, dude. But there's also such a difference between you could be like dead ass, very, very, very funny with your friends. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that you can be a stand-up comic,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like it's a whole different game that I don't know. You guys are crazy for doing. I think you're all sick in the head.
I'm definitely sick in the head. Yeah. I agree. I think we're all sick in the head for real. Comedians are gross people.
That's why it's so funny that all of this shit's gotten so dramatic. Somebody posted, I think it was Kim Congdon posted the other day, like we're all like traumatized mentally and horny. So stop looking to us to like be the leader of the cause or worry about your feelings or like we're just fucking creeps up here.
The fact that people expect well, let me get my moral census from the comedian. No.
Like when you break it down that simple, it's like what the fuck are people doing?
I always think about because comedians get in trouble for saying crazy shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that was the funniest kid in school. The funniest kid in school wasn't the one who won class clown. It was the one who was so bad they wouldn't reward him with class clown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Getting kicked out of class every day. That was the funny one.
The funny kid's at home being suspended.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. No, it is a weird. I guess it's just because you get famous and you get a platform, and anytime I hate when people are like, you have a platform. It's like, so I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want with that platform, man. I don't owe you shit.
Yeah.
You expect me to like preach for this group or that group. It's like I'm just
no longer your platform if you do that. That's
right,
their platform.
Right. That's a great point, man. That's a great point. But so what if you didn't if this wasn't the plan, what were you doing, or what was the plan?
I was gonna be homeless. I didn't have anything else. What was I gonna? I don't know.
Was living in the fucking gutter.
That's what made me do stand up. I was like, I don't know what else I could do. I guess.
So famous comedian be my backup plan. I love that shit. That's like people are like they're always like, yo, in order to achieve your dreams, you can't have a backup plan, can't have a parachute, you just gotta go. You're like, dude, my dream is homeless. Comedy just got in the way.
Damn it.
That's funny, man. There really was no like. What were you literally doing before you started, or when you were doing
worked at a Foot Locker? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really. And I was.
Were you
like,
rocking the referee?
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
3 stripes.
You got the
Let's
whistle on and
go.
shit.
Let's go.
10.5. Okay.
And I knew nothing about sneakers.
Really?
I was the worst one there. And they're like real sneakerheads. They run, they sprint to get the sneakers. They fight each other over boxes. They're making like $10 commission an hour. They're selling like so many sneakers. And I was just like, listen, man, one of my coworkers will get it for you. I don't know.
We had.
They call up like the Secret Service. They got a thing in the back. You know, it's crazy.
This is years and years ago. I still lived in Boston, so we were like 7-8 years ago. And we had like a fan who was, because Kevin and I both went through a phase where we were like into sneakers. And we had this fan reach out and he's like, yo, I'm going to get you the new Jordan 11s, I think they were. I forget exactly what sneaker it was.
72 and 10s.
Or no, so that's not what I got. I got like a pair of Jordan 5s, right?
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, you have to just like meet me at the mall. I'll hook you up with them. And I was like, word. Like, I'm about to do a little deal in the food court. I get there, I shoot him a text. I'm like, yo, like, I'm here. Where you at? And he's like, meet me in the Foot Locker. I go into the Foot Locker. The dude just works in Foot Locker, and they were like 100 of the shoes that I was getting the deal on the wall. I could just strolled in and bought the fucking shoes. I drove out to a mall like in Western Mass, like an hour and a half out of my way to just get a pair of not fucking rare Jordans.
That is funny. I remember I don't know if it was the same dude who just got you the wrong size, and you were just like, all right, whatever. Man.
Same dude?
Yeah, came back. He's like, all right, I got a 10 and a half. I was like, I'm 11 and a half, but fuck it, whatever, man.
The sneaker
I
world
want this
is
transaction to end.
Sneaker world's a weird one, man. Were you never into it at all?
I mean, not really. It's crazy because I have a pretty nice collection of sneakers, but it's all like
care.
I don't even know how I accumulate sneakers. I mean, like my brother-in-law is a hype beast. He gives me sneakers. I'm like, cool. I don't know.
If they're gonna fall on my lap, like whatever.
Yeah.
I stopped like after the pandemic, during like the beginning of the pandemic, I guess. I was like looking at it. I had these fucking shelves with them all up there, and I was just like, "What the fuck have I done?"
Oh
like, what
shit,
am I?
you're deep in.
Like,
huh?
Yeah, I had a lot of them. I got like 100 pairs, and I was just.
Wow.
It was something like it was like I always liked them when I was younger, and I couldn't get them. My mom wouldn't get them for me. I couldn't afford them, and then when I had a little bit of money, I just wanted to like check that box, but then it spiraled out of control. Where I was just buying fucking.
I don't think I'll ever be a grown up on a level of footwear. You know how like grown men hit a certain age and they're like, "Nah, I wear shoes."
Yeah,
no,
right. Well,
I'll always
that
wear
was,
sneakers.
That was part of my problem too. Is that most of the people who I hang out with, most people look like me, my age, are wearing like boat shoes and shit. And I was like, you know, I probably look a little goofy wearing some high top Jordans sometimes, but I don't want to wear that.
Exactly.
So I'll take, you know, you can make your jokes. Yeah, I'm like a 30-year-old white guy in fucking Jordans, but I'm. You know, you and your weird stinky feet, no socks, leather shoes that are supposed to be when you're like working on a boat. Fuck you, man. You're weird too.
I could go on a yacht in these. Like, we're in Boise, dude.
Yeah, what are we doing
That was
here?
does he so big in Tallahassee? Like, dude, we're nowhere near. You're
not getting on boats, man.
You need boat shoes on.
Yeah, I hated that. But I'm with and I mean even and I guess I'm, you know, so far the other direction doing this shit like in fucking Never Land. But I got a couple kids.
Now
and
you
so
got me. My bad to interrupt you. Now I'm looking at your sneakers like.
Well, yeah, no.
Okay.
So, but even these, like, I don't even wear the fucking, you know, Fear of God's this and Jordan that, and I'm just, you know, now I'm just like low top Nikes. But when I go to these functions or sports or whatever with my kids, and I see the other dads, just like on a regular fucking Saturday, they wake up and put on a button-up shirt, tuck that shit in, put a sweater over it, wear their khakis, and I'm like, this is. Are you going to work today? No, it's Saturday. Like, this is just you chilling for the weekend? Like, what? I can't. can't do it.
And they're coming by your fold-out chair, like dropping money on the ground. Like, this dude is homeless.
I know.
He's put on athletic
It's
shorts.
just not comfortable, man.
No,
this is not
it's
comfortable.
not. It's not.
I'm a sweats guy, dog. You'll
Hell
see me at
yeah.
a comedy club in some sweats.
Yeah?
I love just wearing some sweats.
Is there one time we had when Akash Singh opened for us one time, and was it him? He wore
Yeah.
shorts. Yeah, he wore shorts, and we didn't give a fuck. And he was like, "I'm so sorry, man. I was running late, and I didn't have time to change. Like, I can't believe I was on stage wearing shorts." And Chris DiStefano, a couple people were like busting his balls for it. Like it was this.
Well, there's
rule
like
you don't
there's
break,
like
and I was
a-
like, I don't give a
like a
fuck,
dress
man.
code for male comedians. I just feel like it's not, where's the equality? That we have to have a dress code
So
and they
hard up
don't.
there. Male comics is
Girl
so hard.
legs always out on stage. No, yeah, we can't wear shorts, but that's it.
I will be honest, that got in my head.
Wearing shorts?
Wearing shorts, because we were supposed to do a show. We had like the Arizona Bowl, like a Barstool Bowl in Arizona. It just got canceled. We were going to do a live show at it.
You were gonna.
And I was thinking, like, in Arizona, I'm probably going to wear shorts on. And I was like, I can't wear shorts because I remember the costume.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but also, again, it's funny that like they will, give you stage time to do a fucking 20-minute bit about jerking off or something, but you're wearing
Literally
shorts.
do whatever we want
What?
outside of shorts. Anything, literally anything.
Yeah, that's like dictated by the owners.
There's literally
and
no
shit,
rule
or-
about pulling your dick out on stage. It's never been done, but you could do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no rule about it. Only rule, shorts.
No
Make
shorts.
sure, no shorts.
That is fucking hilarious. So weird, man. But yeah, so the reason I reached out was we had Ricky Velez on.
Oh, love
and,
Ricky.
and he
He's the
listed
OG.
you as one of the next up and comers who's about to like take over New York.
very nice.
And coming from him, I mean, we've both said I've said forever. I think he is like the most underrated comic like of all
Oh,
time.
yeah, absolutely.
And now he's right hand man with Judd Apatow. So I don't know if I can throw around the word underrated anymore. But still, when he's up there, I think he should be listed with. The
He's a
best of
monster.
the
He's a
best.
legend.
So yeah, when he throws out your name like that absolutely means something.
Oh,
doing
man,
something right.
Makes me very happy.
Yeah.
Very, very happy. Yeah, that's my guy, man. Love Ricky. And I don't know. It's weird, man. I don't know. I'm bashful about stuff like that.
Are you?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, that's weird. It's like, I feel like you can't be a stand-up comic yet be shy, but like you kind of can, right?
I'm just bashful with compliments.
compliments.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like with
right.
especially like high praise. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh fuck, all right, like
I would say.
because I'm a confident dude. But then somebody's like, it's weird. I'm confident. Like I could be like, yo, I'm the shit, and then somebody's like, you are the shit, and I'm like, really? I don't know, like maybe.
Dude, when I was in a phase like in like middle school where I would like literally run when people were complimenting me, like good dramatic ass bitch. And like, no.
You,
And then like that would just get them to do it more. So like I was like, but like part of me was like, hell yeah, this works. But I also didn't want to hear it. It
you
was,
little fucking diva.
yeah, big time.
sassy
Bro,
little
bro,
bitch.
does that surprise you for even
Yeah,
a
no,
second?
it doesn't. It really doesn't.
You wanted to get chased though. Come on,
Yeah. No,
Stop and go on. Stop and go on.
Let me make a fucking scene while you tell me how great I am.
What were they complimenting you for?
Huh?
What were they complimenting
I don't
you for?
even remember. I have like one very clear. I don't know how regularly I did it, but I have one very, very clear memory of like running up the stairs with like a friend chasing me, be like, I don't know, saying like they liked my shirt or something like that. And I don't know, something like that. Just like my mom bought me. Like
That's it.
it's not even a compliment to me.
Who's weirder in that? You or the kid chasing his friend to be like, I like your shirt.
No, I love it. Your shirt's
You don't
great.
understand. Let me see it. What brand is
Who
it?
is weird?
Fucking wackos, man. I don't know where you grew up. So New York born and bred, you said, right? Brooklyn guy?
yeah.
I feel like that's I saw a video of just yesterday of these two guys who were scrapping on the subway platform. And this guy threw this big haymaker. He was probably drunk. Dude ducked, and he fell off and fell onto the tracks.
Oh,
and the
shit.
guy who was fighting him walked over and like helped him
No
up
way.
and pulled him up. Like, all right, I'm not gonna let you get hit by a fucking train. Like, I want to beat your face in, but I don't
I
want you
want
to
to
get hit
see
by a
that
train.
video so bad.
Yeah.
So lit.
But it's like being in New York. I feel like is just you're gonna have
I mean,
a lot of
I get
material,
that,
and
like-
you're gonna live in a weird fucking world, man. There's a lot of shit going on for you to.
When you are being violent, there is that moment where something serious happens, and you're like,
Well, let's settle down.
it completely is like, all right, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like when
That's
I've
it. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, it's like rules of engagement. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, well, you know, we're fighting in war to kill each other, but we're not gonna like. Fuck you.
Oh, yo, I've never seen anything like
And then
this.
he drags him up, like, and then I'm pretty sure they kind of like talk out their differences. Also, he doesn't help at all. He's dead legging it, getting dragged up. Like, you can't fucking step up for me,
I'm
dude.
embarrassed. Leave me down here.
Honestly, if that's me, I would be like, just let the train hit me. Just let me die, dude. But I thought that was such a good, you know, like we're animals, but we're not.
This is
fucking
actually
absolute
this is
animals.
like one of the most beautiful videos.
That's
I've
what I'm
ever
saying.
seen. This is like
I was like
amazingly
that,
beautiful.
If someone was
Thank
ever
you.
like described New York to me, I'd be like this right here.
Wow.
Like we're fucking degenerate animals underground, crammed in this fucking thing. Black, white, rich,
Yeah.
poor, all together, and we'll try to like kill you. But then if like something really goes wrong, I got your back.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I love it.
They literally talked it out when he put him back. Listen, man. So anyway, you know,
Let's not do that again, okay? All right, yeah, sounds good. Like I always think when I see those things, I'm like, what could you possibly be fighting about in the fucking subway? Like, what could be worth it? When's the last time you got in a fight? Have you ever been in a fight? Like fist to face fucking fight?
no.
Yeah.
Like last time I could think of getting in the fight, I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
now it's just like, what could you ever do?
You know what? I blame my friends I grew up with. My friends are like super gangsta and they always like protected me. And I look back on it and I'm like, why'd you guys do that? Now I'm
Now I'm
a
a
grown
pussy.
man and I don't even know if I know how to fight. You know what I mean?
Why did they protect you so much?
I don't know, man. I
Because they
don't
knew
know.
you were a pussy.
I don't, maybe
we
they
can't,
do.
let,
Eagle-
we can't let Eagle scrap. It wasn't even like you were like the talented kid. Like Eagle's got to go to school. He's got to be in
Gotta
practice.
get him out of the hood.
It was just like Eagle's gonna get killed if he gets punched.
Let's keep him alive.
He's got good jokes. We don't want him to fucking die. They're probably like, his name's Eagle. He's gonna get killed out here.
Fucking badass name.
You know what's
dude.
crazy
Eagle's going
about
one way
it
or the other, man.
Is they would go do hood shit and I'd get hyped up in the moment. You know what I mean? Like they'd be like, "Let's go get this nigga." And I'd be like, "Yeah," and then like get in the car and everybody'd be hyped and I'd be like, "Wait, what are we doing?
Drop me off. I'll catch you guys later.
You let me out? Nah, man, we're already on the way. Fuck."
Wait, hang on. What? That's fucking funny, man.
Yeah, man.
that is. Are they? Do they come out to the club and see you and shit? Is that like
They
a?
they have.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it a
very
weird, like,
rarely.
two worlds?
Very rarely,
Yeah.
but they have. They saw me do an hour at Caroline's. I did my breakout at Caroline's, and they all
Uh-huh.
came out, and it was like so cool.
Were they like going wild in the
Oh,
stands and
they
shit? Yeah.
loved it. Yeah, they were fucking. They loved it. We all went to dinner afterwards. It was cool.
That's
sick.
that's the ultimate. Like, I mean, you could have fucking said whatever you want. You could have bombed up there, and they would have been cheering for you the whole time, like laughing their ass off, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting right there. That should be. I think I've seen it in part of your act, but being in those two worlds, because I also think the comedy world is, to me, it's like some of the most hilarious people, and they're like confident and cool. I see them up there, I'm like, man, that's like my dream. But also, it's like this very nerdy clique of like, you know what I mean? You're so nerdy about your craft and the way you do it and all that shit that it becomes like you're dorks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But so you got like that side, and then mixed with like hood friends has got to be,
God.
you know.
It's a different thing, man.
Yeah.
And it's weird too to see, like, you know, like as you progress, the way they perceive you.
Mm-hmm.
Like my hood friends, they like, for instance, even us going out to dinner that night after the show, there's like 30 of us. And they're like, Mr. Comedy Central's got the bill. And I was like, no, I don't. I was like, that is not the case.
We're splitting this up with 18 credit cards. Like always, man.
Everybody
We're about
put
to
your
dash
money
out on this
together.
bill. Yeah, you guys, you're doing hood shit. You're on the street. You got more money than I do.
Yeah.
Or like
my
$100
friends
will
will
going up
hit me
there.
and they'll be like, you know, yo, my nigga, you Eddie Murphy out here, bro. And I'll be like, great reference, bro. Great
Very timely.
Eating steak off hookers' backs in Paris because you did Caroline's one
So
night.
fly.
I don't know if it was a hooker, just a girl, but it was a sick picture.
Yeah, he ate steak off a chick's back. Yeah.
Who is your like all time? Who's your inspiration or whatever? You have like a.
I don't. You know what? I don't use the word inspiration. I try not to be inspired by anybody.
Hell
But
yeah.
It affects the
It's a
art.
good way to
even
be.
if
It's
I don't
true.
like them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I do like people. I'm cliche though. Like
Yeah.
my favorite
Well,
ever
I
is
mean-
probably Chappelle.
Right.
You know, very cliche answer.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
feel
guy.
like it's funny
Or
too
Pryor,
because
another cliche answer.
yeah, it's interesting since you are younger. Like I feel like Chappelle will kind of. I mean, I feel like for so long it was like Pryor and Eddie Murphy for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if you're like real young coming up. I mean, I feel like everybody kind of studies it all, but like you might not know fucking Eddie Murphy as a. You might know him as the Nutty Professor, not fucking Raw and Delirious and shit. You know
Absolutely.
What
I mean, when I started doing stand up, or when I started actually thinking about getting into stand up, I didn't know Eddie ever did stand up.
Right.
And then when I did my homework,
like,
I was like,
shit.
Eddie was like the world's biggest stand up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Chappelle. Did you see this Patton Oswalt shit? He apologized for taking a picture with Chappelle.
No.
It's so corny, man. He posted a picture with Chappelle, and then
He did a guest spot.
Okay.
Chappelle.
They've been friends forever.
Yeah.
30 fucking years, man.
He did a
He
guest
was on,
spot.
I remember Chappelle's half an hour. He's in the opening.
He posted that and said, finish my set at whatever place with, and got a text from Dave Chappelle. Come over to the arena. He's performing next door and do a guest set. Why not? So I waved goodbye. Just like I did a guest spot with my friend Dave. And then the next post is him pensively looking in the mirror, writing on a paper that he has not written anything yet. Did you notice that?
I did not.
He's writing. It's a blank page. He's like literally doing the thinking emoji into the fucking mirror with a dissertation about. I did not think about how that post could have affected the opinions and feelings of the trans community. And
no, but we also 100% disagree about transgender rights and representation. Oh no, what are you
what's
doing?
going on, man?
If you're my friend and you post that afterwards, dog, I don't know, man.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah, we
dude.
might not be friends anymore.
Seriously, dude. I mean, that is.
It's not that you can't disagree, but do you have to post that?
That long thing. Also, does
Chappelle would be like.
are any of Chappelle's actual beliefs known? Like he made
doesn't
some
say
jokes.
anything about the trans community that's like we 100% disagree. I think you guys are probably 100% aligned.
Right.
If you ask Dave Chappelle, he'd be like, I think they deserve like freedom and happiness like everyone else.
Here's the thing: we really don't. I mean, all we know are the jokes, and I think people really think jokes and beliefs are the same thing. But also, I want to throw this out there. And this is a very like whatever. I'm just throwing it out there. I was thinking about this the other day. Every Chappelle party I've ever been to, he has transgender strippers stripping at the party. I don't know what that means. I'm not saying. I don't know if that goes one way or the other.
Hold the fucking phone for a second. How many Chappelle parties have you been to? Slight flex and two, because there's a number here where it's gonna cross a line. And it's like, oh, that's a thing.
But I don't mean that he likes.
And that number is two.
This is gonna get taken so out of context.
We're going viral up in here. Chappelle parties with nothing but trans strippers.
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, this is trouble. As I'm saying it, I'm like, oh shit, what did I just do? No, I'm not saying like he's getting lap dances from transgender strippers. What I'm saying is he has. It's not even strippers. It's burlesque dancers. He has so many different burlesque dancers at the parties, right? And it'll be like a lot of like hot cisgendered females, right? That's the right term. And then I don't know. And then there'll be like some transgender female burlesque dancers.
Say hi. Come on.
Yeah, they're like hot. They're like super hot, or they're so hot, and they're like they're hot and they're brave. You know what I mean? and they're there. I mean this, by the way. Where's the cameras? I mean this. You can't cancel me for your perception of the tone of my voice. Okay, I mean the words coming out of my mouth. They're hot. Transgender burlesque dancers, smoking hot.
Yep.
And he has them mixed in.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it the other day where I was like, I don't know. I feel like if you hate a certain people, you won't employ them. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to employ anybody. He's not
the
real.
ultimate. I have black friends,
and that's
I have trans strippers at my parties.
But that's also one like you're going above and beyond.
Yes.
Like if you just had like you wouldn't walk out of a party and be like Chappelle only had fucking.
Exactly.
Cis female dancers. He might be a transphobe.
That's what
you
I'm
could just
saying.
have regular ass strippers,
And nobody would question.
That's not the indicator of what your beliefs are.
Which makes me think maybe he doesn't hate them. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
That is.
I just want to see like some footage from he's throwing dollar bills at them. Like, yeah, I got these trans strippers up here. Yeah, but I mean that is the point though. Like nobody. Actually, I feel like you kind of probably could guess what his feelings are. Like I said, I don't think he has any problem with them. And he's said over and over again what his point is. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not talking about the way that other groups have been marginalized and we don't give them attention. And it's like, I mean, really, I don't think I could be your friend.
And here's my thing.
If you did that about anything, forget about like if it was a real issue like transgender. If you were apologizing or just posting that long, I'd be like, well, I remember I wrote like a blog once and posted it as an Instagram, and you were like, what the fuck are you doing, man? It was trying to be funny. It wasn't like even hard. It was just like a long ass post. It's like no one's reading that, dude. It's Instagram. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling.
Yeah, you're gone. Dude.
I once put a long post and then at the bottom put like, if you're still reading this, and everybody commented like, why did I read that? You're gonna put that at the bottom. Yes, I've read it, Eagle. I've read the whole thing, and now you put it at the bottom like, I know you're not reading this. No, I am reading it. Okay. I was like, oh my bad. You know what? The most important thing though is. I'm an ally of the LGBTQ community, and I really support.
Eagle's already writing his fucking Facebook
I support
post.
all of it, and yeah, trans people are hot. And
dude, but for real though,
a
sometimes
trans woman is a woman. That's most important. A trans woman is a woman.
I can show
I don't even
you
know why
some
we put trans in
people-
front of it. They're just women. That's what they are.
They are just people I will
I
masturbate
remember-
to. That's just what it is.
That's
There are
what it
people I will
is.
masturbate to, and
I
some of them
wouldn't
have
even
dicks.
fuck a trans person because I'd rather make love to them.
I
would never fuck when I would go down on her. That's how it works.
I remember being at the not the Alibi Hotel. What's the Alibi's the bar in the hotel, the Liberty Hotel in Boston, and we were there for the World Series, and we were in the fucking it was the Red Sox Dodgers World Series 2018, and we were in the lobby, and Shane Victorino, Red Sox player, former Red Sox player, is walking to the lobby, and everyone's like, "Whoa, shit! Like, that's pretty cool. Like, Shane Victorino's in the lobby." And then Laverne Cox walked to the lobby, and that place stopped giving a fuck about Shane Victorino. They're like, "Who is that hot chick?" like Laverne Cox, like
Showstopper.
like everyone was like, "Whoa, she's a baddie."
She's tall, right?
She's tall.
Yeah,
she is striking.
She got like a presence about her. Yeah.
she's very striking.
Yeah, listen, I'll show you some people I found on the internet who you would be hard pressed to say you don't find them attractive.
So, all right, so you know, I got hood friends. They're homophobic people sometimes.
Naturally.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? Sure. Southern whites are racist. Hood niggas are homophobic. Whatever. You just live with life. That's life. Whatever. Right? We're all trying to be better. So, one time in like we had like this like I don't know fucking like debate. Right? It was like one of those like would you rather type of debates.
Oh, we are well versed in those
And
right
it
here.
was this girl that turned into a guy, but still had her vagina, and she looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin, right?
Oh wow, we have a very similar
Right.
debate.
Yeah,
We
Vin
use
Diesel. Vin Diesel. Would you fuck Vin Diesel with a pussy?
Well, yeah, there we go. And then the other person was this dude that turned into a chick
was
that
hot, but
had a dick,
Right.
but was like smoking hot,
Right.
And
So it's like
it
so
tore the room apart.
Friends were lost that day. So like Sofia Vergara with a dick versus Stone Cold with a pussy is what you're telling me.
Are you fucking
That is
Beyonce with a dick, or are you fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin with a pussy?
I think I'm going Stone Cold. I just want to
And-
feel what it's like
and-
to be held in some big arms one
Ooh,
time.
there you go. Neither answer is homophobic. Either answer you're kind of progressive.
Now, I feel like, and so you get to have regular sex with the pussy, or am I getting fucked by the dick, or am I fucking the person with the dick? But
You
know?
fucking the person with the dick. You don't necessarily have to get
So
fucked.
then I get to fuck Beyonce in the ass?
yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's an easy out.
And keep in mind,
So
like,
what does a
Stone
dick
Cold
underneath
doesn't
there?
just look like Stone Cold in the face.
I'll give her a reach around. I mean, I'm gonna make.
Don't worry, I'll make Beyonce come. I'll make Beyonce's dick come
I
for
was
sure.
gonna say, I'm not walking out of a sexual encounter with Beyonce and having her say he didn't even make me come. Okay, I'm giving her a good top. She's gonna walk out of there being like, Kevin Clancy is a fucking wild man in bed. Took the whole dick.
And you also got to keep in mind.
Surfboard. This went from I get to fuck Beyonce in the ass to I am Beyonce's bottom forever.
This shit changed real quick.
You got to keep in mind too. It's like Stone Cold because we addressed this too. Stone Cold, chick doesn't have a nice body either. You know what I mean? It's not just Stone Cold in the face.
It's literally
it is
Stone Cold
muscles.
just-
Like it is
Yeah.
Stone Cold with the fucked
Like
up knee. You know
steroid.
what I mean?
He's got the brace on.
No glass breaks when she walks in the room. You know, you're like, oh fuck. You know?
Man.
Great question.
Man, the visuals I'm getting to that,
And
dude.
he
Just like
wants
the
to-
glass breaking and me being like,
Yeah.
here she comes. She hops up on it, man. That is something, man.
Austin throwing it down. Yeah.
Running across the room, jumping on me. Dennis Rodman style. You know, Dennis Rodman broke his dick. A girl once ran across the room and tried to jump and like land on his dick.
I heard he broke it a couple times.
Yeah, several times.
Thrice, I believe.
But like,
that's a you fool me once kind of
too many
deal.
times.
If I break my dick once, I am never breaking my dick again.
You break your dick once, you never break it again. You break your dick twice, you are a reckless, crazy motherfucker like Dennis Rodman. You break your dick 3 times, it's like the worm, bro. What are we doing here? Like, come on, man. You got too much. Because it's also like if you slip out or she's on top and you just have this mishap, like. It could happen, you know? Mm-hmm. Having a girl run across the room and try to fucking circus jump on your dick is like, well, that one's on you, brother.
Yeah, that's got a very low.
The chances of that are, you're asking for a broken dick.
Absolutely.
Dude, we interviewed Rodman. Rodman was one of our early interviews, like before we kind of got used to.
Imagine if we did that now, like when we had a little bit of a platform, like he was saying the shit he was saying.
He like before the interview started, like he like sat down and he was kind of like just kind of not out of it, but was kind of like disinterested, and he's just like. You guys ever watch Go Get Fucked by a Horse? We were like, what?
In that Dennis Rodman voice, too. Like, you ever watch a woman get fucked by a horse?
Wait, Dennis Rodman? Wow.
Yeah, and we were like, nah, I've never been to Mexico. And he's like, I got places in America.
I'm thinking like we're talking Bratislava or some shit. He was like, no, I know places in America.
He hit us with the Pacific Northwest is good. If you want to check a horse show out, hit the Pacific Northwest.
I was waiting for him to like put a business card, like call these guys. They'll give you a fucking location to go to. I mean,
wow.
Which, I mean, you know, shouldn't surprise anybody. Of course, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't the one like fucking
the horse.
It
wasn't like you guys were like, yo, we interviewed Obama once, and he was like, you guys ever watch somebody get fucked by a horse? We're like, what the fuck? What the fuck is Obama and Michelle into? What the fuck are they doing?
You never know with those politicians, man. I think what we're learning, dude, they'll fucking do anything, man. They'll watch anything. But yeah, Dennis was exactly what you fucking expect, man.
Clammy hands on Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Clammy.
Oh no, wait, forget it
hands.
though. Dude, we worked in a much smaller office than this that had an elevator that just opened up and you just walked onto the floor. There was desks and computers and studios right away. There was no lobby, none of that shit. And he sent his man ahead of time, his manager, whoever, and they were like, hello, everybody. Like, Dennis is here. He will be coming up. Please bow or kneel.
Bow.
Please bow when he like comes in. He will like, he will grace you with his presence. Come down from his cloud to you fucking losers, and you must bow before him. And we were like, yeah, no, we're not doing that, bro.
I thought he was just joking. Everyone thought he was
bit
just joking.
or something. Yeah, I was expecting Rodman to come in with like a cape and a scepter or some shit. You never know. And dressed like in a wedding dress, whatever. He was just normal ass self in like sweats. And it was just like, I'm just going to shake his hand and say hello like a fucking normal person.
But then afterwards, they were like, why didn't you guys bow?
Yeah.
We're like, oh, you
Are you? This is crazy.
Yeah.
They treated him like a.
Wild.
This is crazy.
I also wonder if the worm is like, yo, see if they'll bow. And, they probably won't, but maybe they will. Give it a shot. That'd be cool, right? That'd be cool if we have footage of me walking in and all these white boys bow. That'd be cool. Give it a chance.
It's pretty fire.
I'll send it over to like North Korea. They'll think it's cool, man.
Well, I always think about so I've been thinking more about success where I'm like, okay, how far can I take this? And I think I'll be real mature if I get too successful, man. For real. Like, I'll definitely, like, Prince ride around bodyguard's back type swag. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm ready for anything.
Would you be like an entourage guy? Would you have like your manager and your makeup and your this and your that? We always kind of like I always judge people based on some people roll up solo.
No,
some people
but
roll
I
up with a whole team.
I think if I got to a certain level, like a really crazy level, I'd hire my hood friends to be my bodyguards because I trust them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, they're the only ones.
Yeah,
that you can
I really trust them.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I know they're like, gangsta niggas. I'm like, yeah, you guys, I'll give you money, and you don't have to do anything illegal. You're my bodyguard. That'd be cool. Yeah. Play video games on the road. I don't know.
That I'm gonna hold you to because you're gonna be famous. You're gonna be successul, and I want to make sure you do that.
Oh, thanks.
I want people to be like, "Yo, Eagle and his boys are coming." So like, let's settle down here. Like the squad is showing up, man. So what's next? Like you just like is it just focusing on stand up? Are you trying to write shit? Do you have a plan? Or are you just out here riding the wave?
plan.
Hopefully be homeless by
plan.
2023, baby.
That's
I'm
what
rooting,
you know.
I'm rooting for you.
Always going
I'm
back to
gonna-
dream number one.
Fuck a couple horses and end up in the gutter.
I mean,
End up
yeah,
in
like
the sewer.
I'm doing all the other stuff that you have to do, like writing stuff, and stuff that you have to do stand up
What
on
does
a
that
high
mean?
level, I guess.
Like writing
Sucks.
jokes or
No,
writing like
like TV shows and pilots and all
so
that.
you do have to do all that
bullshit, you know?
You
I-
sound all that shit. Everything you've been describing sounds like a TV show to me.
Yeah,
Like
but,
you and your boys could be
we'll
a fucking
see. I
show.
hope so.
You know? Is that a plan though? Like I feel like what little you described, you kind of dramatize some of that and expand on some of that. It sounds like a funny.
No,
it's
yeah.
like it seems like a unique spot, like who you are and what worlds you operate in and the success you're having. You know.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah. You know,
Could
you guys can tell I'm really good at answering questions, right? Yo, how was your day? Yeah.
You know, it was.
I'm killing it.
But you know, it is funny. As soon as we start talking about Stone Cold with pussy and shit, you were like, man, everything was firing, man.
So, what do you think about your career? Yeah.
I think Stone Cold had fucking one of the fat pussies.
So, like, if Stone
think
Cold's
Stone Cold
clit is
shaved?
pierced, right? You going down and I'm just saying, like, what you doing? You gonna rub his head, rub her head? Yeah, what do you
No
do?
doubt, Stone Cold's got a bush, right? He's not one of those guys who, he's living out on the Broken Skull
Also,
Ranch.
this is the
with
most
a fucking.
confusing pronoun combo ever. I'm like, I don't know if Stone
Who's the
Cold
he
is
and
a
the
he
she
or
and the-
she, they, them. What do you want to be, Stone Cold?
Stone Cold's he goes. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Could you imagine him announcing his pronoun? Like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I go by they, them, motherfucker. I go by they, them. If you go by they, them, give me a hell yeah.
That's what the community needs.
They do need, like,
They
someone
need
like
that.
that. I'd be like, all right.
They need a cool
right
fucking
now,
pronoun changer.
Yo, I don't give a shit about it. I find it hard just because I'm not used to it and saying they and shit. So I need to like get better at that. But I will say the pronoun community needs somebody cool like that because
100%.
that people who hate the pronoun community, they view it as such a negative and such a weird concept that they need a guy like Stone Cold. Like a bunch of people being like, Stone Cold doesn't go by he, him?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, well, wait a minute now.
Right.
Like, maybe I can
Think it
get
over.
down with this.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
That's a perfect person. Stone Cold, maybe The Rock. Oh my God. The Rock is just a bitch beating up niggas in movies. That's amazing. That's amazing. That bitch is huge. She's killing it. She is fucking up everybody in this movie right now. Did she just rock bottom Vin Diesel? What is going on?
Yo, that's the fight we need to see, by the way. The Rock and Vin Diesel. You see their little beef, their little
man.
scrap, man. That's bubbling, and it's got to come to a head somewhere.
I don't think so because I think I'm a Fast and Furious big fan. Love
But
that.
you're not siding with Vin Diesel on this one, are you?
No,
it sounds
but
like
no,
The Rock
I'm-
is the more.
I am firmly the picket fence is up my ass. I am right there. I see both sides. Like, yeah, you got to come back to the family to wrap up the 10th thing because it does. There is a missing piece in Fast 8 and 9. There's a missing piece of like, all right, there's
where's,
a little.
Where's Hobbs?
There's
Where's
something.
Shaw?
Yeah, the family aspect is missing.
Yeah.
But if I'm The Rock, I'm gonna fucking come back, man.
But why does The Rock not want to come back again?
He doesn't like Vin Diesel, right?
Yeah, they did not get along on set.
It's like the one. That's why I'm so interested in it. It's the one guy that The Rock like openly, without giving details, but it's well known he does not fuck with Vin Diesel.
Which is
They are
crazy because
not-
The Rock is like one of those people that's so charismatic and likable that it's almost like he would never confess to not liking
That's
someone.
what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
That's not a
So,
likable trait to not like
right.
someone.
Yeah.
So what went on? You know, and he loves this shit. So he's always told me about how like they have in their contract, if me and you fight, if I punch you, you got to punch me. If I put you through a wall, I got to go through a wall because nobody can be the bigger star. So like everything's even in those movies.
You know what I think happened? Here's my theory. I got a whole fucking.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
I think in Hollywood, right? Like in Hollywood on set. I like how you perked up for this.
Yeah.
In Hollywood,
Everyone's like, okay,
on
all right.
set, right?
Listen to the man. Turn his mic up. We
Deep,
good?
deep in show business, only amongst the A-listers, right? The Rock's pronoun is actually she. You're right? It's actually her, she, her, right? And, like they're on set and they all know they're all A-list actors. You know what I mean? They all know it and everybody's like, hey girl, and
Hey, her, what's up,
and
She?
The Rock's like, what up, right? And he's like doing the eyebrow and shit, right? And then Vin Diesel's like, yo, bro, can you pass me that? And The Rock's like, what the fuck? Respect my fucking pronoun, yo. And I think that's where the beef started, yo. I think The Rock is a she. For real. I mean, I don't know, you know, but I think she's a she. Fucking Vin Diesel.
Man,
He's homophobic. He's
disrespectful
not inclusive. He's
Vin's
against,
transphobic. Heard it here
Yeah.
first.
you dead named me.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, let's go. Are you familiar with Answer the Internet?
No. What
It's our YouTube series where we answer exact questions like you just put out there with Vin Diesel with a
I love
pussy.
it.
And so we're gonna go next door, go to the studio, and we're gonna hit you with some very idiotic hypotheticals. But first, tell the people where can they find you? What's next? Tickets, social media, all that shit.
You can find me on Instagram at Eagle Witt Official, EagleWitt Official.
Is that government name, Eagle?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just
You got some Native American parents or some shit, or what?
My mom's just mad patriotic. It's crazy. That's how it happened.
I had a buddy growing up named Logan. I always thought that was the coolest name, but I think
Eagle.
Eagle's fucking up there.
Eagle.
thanks, man.
You got any like an eagle tat across your back or some shit?
No, but I'm constantly trying to convince whatever woman possible to just get my bird tatted. Like I want my girl to get her I want her cheeks to just be like eagle wings. You know what I mean? When I leave today, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna be like, babe, you got to get your butt cheeks eagle.
You don't make them clap. You make them flap. You make those wings flap.
Bella Bells, right? Bella Bells has like some kind of shit.
It's got some shit, right? Yeah. I don't know if it's an eagle.
I'm sure
but it's
one day
something.
I'll ask you guys to delete this episode. Hit you guys up
probably
like, yo,
oblige.
man,
We don't care.
that's not hit me up. Can you please delete this episode?
we have done that before. We had our buddy Kaz was going for a job at WWE, and he was like, "Can you take that down for a couple weeks just while they're doing background? You can put it back up."
Put it back up. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. We're creeping up on 100,000 subscribers. It's all I've ever wanted for like the last decade is to get to 6 figures. So just fucking do it.
Subscribe.
I'm
Just
getting so
subscribe.
sick of being the amount. I see all these other people getting 100,000 subscribers and they're getting their plaques and they're not even close to the level of KFC Radio. They're not Barstool people. They're just like, they just get 100,000 people somehow and we can't. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me. It's embarrassing for him. It's embarrassing for you. So click the fucking button. And even if you don't use YouTube, you just have a Gmail account. You just sign in and fucking click subscribe.